Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Our 5 ingredients this week will be some peeled deveined shrimp. Make sure they're thawed out as well. A couple of eggs, some soy sauce, you could use reduced sodium if you wish, some frozen peas and carrots, and lastly, 2 bags of microwavable rice. First thing is to make sure those shrimp are thawed and very, very dry so that they do not steam in the pan when we put them in. We've got everything set, so let's cook. Go ahead and microwave your rice per package directions, usually about 90 seconds or so. Put a couple tablespoons of olive oil down in a skillet over medium-high heat and lay in your shrimp in a single layer. Season them up with salt and pepper. Cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes. Go ahead and get your rice out of the microwave and open it up so that it can steam out a little bit. If you've never tried this bagged rice stuff, the texture is actually pretty good and it's super, super convenient. Once your shrimp have had about 2 to 3 minutes on their first side, give them a flip and give them another minute or 2 just until they're cooked through, at which point we'll pull them out and set them aside. At this point, return your pan to the heat and add in about half a cup of frozen peas and carrots and crush 1 clove or 2 if you wish of garlic in. Go ahead and give that a stir after about a minute or 2. Once those vegetables just start to get nice and tender, we can go ahead and add in our rice. Once that's in, just use a spatula to incorporate the peas and carrots and garlic and oil. And then we're going to add in roughly a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. You can do a little less or a little more, but this is the main flavor component. It's also going to color the rice nicely, so be generous. Go ahead and give that a toss. Keep this over medium-high heat. You want to get a little nice brown crust on some of those grains of rice. After 2 or 3 minutes, go ahead and make yourself a little hole right there in the middle. Put some olive oil in there for insurance to make sure these eggs do not stick. And then crack in a couple of eggs. Go ahead and scramble those gently in that little hole. Season them with a little bit of salt and pepper. And once they're just starting to set, go ahead and fold them into the rest of the rice. At this point, you can kill the heat, and we are ready to return our shrimp to the party. I should add you could do this with just about any kind of protein, and if you wanted to keep it vegan, you could use tofu and an egg substitute. It's a really great base for a quick, easy, and filling meal. I would call this 2 large entree servings, or maybe 4 servings as a side dish, but it definitely deserves entree status. So I'm going to bowl up a big portion of it here. As tempted as I am to put some green onions on top, I actually went in a different direction and went with a little sriracha hot sauce for extra zip, but you could have it just by itself and it would be delightful. As I said, the texture of that rice is surprisingly good in the bag that you put in the microwave. Comes together faster than you could get fried rice from a takeout joint, and tastes, honestly, better. Plus, you know exactly what's in it. I hope you'll give this a try and let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. Whatever you do this week, I need you to make sure that you go and make something delicious.